Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Previously we lost our Nergal to a burner mission. We made a very silly mistake. I was using a Nergal fit to do the Blood Raider burner and I forgot to activate my cap battery here, which made our whole capacitor system on our ship not function or not be as strong as it would be to be able to complete the mission, and we got annihilated. I was thinking that it's too far of a jump towards G2 to be able to buy a new ship, but I realized that the trade hub of the Dixie is actually very close. So actually I checked into Dixie what the price of a new Nergal would be. You can check this out with this website called eveonline. You can type the Dixie here, and if we just paste the fit, no, not this. If we just take the fit here and copy to clipboard, we can actually just paste this here and see what it costs. So it's actually not that much. Wait, we have to put the Dixie is important. There we go. So it's a very similar price to G2 actually. So I was surprised because usually these kind of also remote trade hubs, like or smaller trade hubs, tend to be a lot more expensive, but it's actually a pretty good price here. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to see if we can go to the Dixie, grab a new Nergal, and go back to the mission, see if our loot is still there. There's a risk that it could have despawned, but maybe it hasn't. Maybe it hasn't. The good thing is that we didn't lose all our Nergal fittings, because if I type burner here, I've got like a shopping list Nergal, and this is 1.4 billion for all the modules required to do all the burners. But that's not what we have to replace. We only have to replace the fit for that particular burner, which is this one. Fortunately, this is one of the cheaper fits. You can see these other ones, 900 million, 600 million. They can be quite expensive. I transferred a bit of cash from my other account since I didn't have any raw ISK on my main account here. Dixie security status been upped? Because was it 0.9 all the time? I thought it was maybe 0.8. Maybe it could be that they changed the color, because I thought it was more like a teal color in terms of the number. Now it's more bluish, because they have, since some updates ago, made the colors a bit more different for these security status numbers. Like I thought it was this color in the Dixie. I'll get revenge on the Blood Raider and see if we can retrieve our loot. Or at the very least, we can get revenge on that guy. Because we still got the mission available. Some Autothesian Lancers. These used to be Circadian Seekers. They are quite difficult compared to the sleepers you find in the wormhole, the abyssal space. These are more buffed up versions. When I did the Abyss for the first time, I saw them, I thought, oh, I'm toast. But they were actually so much easier than they are in normal space. I think that in Abyss space they've been sort of weakened due to them having conflicts with Triglavians. And these shuttles are handy. They're so disposable, you can just leave them in the station, doesn't matter, because they're worth basically nothing, like 5,000 ISK each. Okay, let's see if this is available here. Blood Raiders, because sometimes the module cannot be available, so hopefully everything's available. Yeah, everything's available, but it's a lot more expensive than eveonline mentioned though. What is costing more? Everything's just in general costing more. Strange how it's so expensive actually. That's annoying. I guess that's the way it is. Make stupid mistakes, we have to pay for them. Let's name it. Because I've had this ship for a long time. Over, I think 2 years even. Go 2. We'll go to the system of Ebases. We could maybe use a different skin to make this seem like a different ship. What kind of skins can we get on the Nergal nowadays? I haven't checked for a long time what kind of Triglavian skins we've got to choose from. Personalization. Blackfire Steel is pretty cool. There's not a whole lot of new skins actually. The Exotica skin actually is something. It's a pretty decent one. We can use no skin. So now here we check. Do we have the right modules active? Yep, we do. Hopefully the loot is still there. There was nothing much that dropped that was amazing. It was only like one of the armor repairs. I think nothing else was of value. This Entropic Disintegrator is quite expensive. The cab battery is also pretty expensive, I believe. This one here. This is maybe a little bit expensive. But I think the main cost is actually in the hull, because this hull is quite expensive. The Nergal. Triglavian hulls in general are very expensive. What is the price of the Nergal hull? Type Nergal here. 200 million. Okay, it's not that much. It is still something though. I should put security to green. I don't need to have me risking going to suspect when I'm using this kind of ship here. Okay, now in Ibis is here to take revenge on the burner Blood Raider frigate. Hopefully our loot is there, and this will hopefully go smoother as well compared to last time. We've got so much more capacitor stability with this cap battery, because just in general cap batteries provide a lot of capacitor stability, but also because this is a medium cap battery on a frigate. Frigates are usually made to just use small cap batteries, so we've got an oversized, cruiser-sized cap battery. It's just going to make us have a really beefy capacitor, and that is needed here. Oh, look at that, the wreck is there. Okay, great. Great. So we'll move towards this, and we'll probably shoot this guy in the meantime. Okay, there we go. Shoot him. Probably can have the drones also aggress a bit as well. So now it's much better. Capacitor is a lot more stable here. See if we can make our way towards that wreck. He has got a good amount of webbing on us. See if he tries to aggro our warriors. No, he doesn't seem to be doing that. Okay, open this up. Okay, so we basically just got this armor repair and just some ammunition. We could grab that, I guess. 2 million from the... Where's the more expensive module? This Webifier is worth something. Okay, that's pretty simple. We just go here and face this guy. I wonder, actually, I could perhaps salvage that wreck as well. So he would probably be worth a bit, since it's a Tech 2 ship. They, generally speaking, give good salvage from grabbing those wrecks. You can see our capacitor is going down, but it's very beefy, so it's able to survive these newts this guy has. Got really powerful newts, this guy. Can maybe even just approach him, to be honest, just to get maximum damage. He's got a really beefy tank. Really beefy tank. I got some thick armor plates. The Cruor here. And he's got good damage and good newts. Overall very powerful. I think he's pretty slow though. Not see his velocity. If we move this a bit. Can't see how fast he's going. There's too many icons here to be able to see what speed he's going. Okay, he's soon down. That is pretty easy, as you can see. With having just one module, makes this whole mission so much easier. Now, how many of these kinds of missions would it take to replace what we lost? Oh, about 30 of them. So that's a lot of missions. But luckily these missions don't take a whole long time to do, about 5 minutes each. But still, that's a lot of time spent. Or maybe not 5, maybe more, like just a bit under 10 minutes as well. That was a big amount of trouble required to take out that burner Blood Raider. He was able to destroy us because we forgot to use the cap battery, and then I also forgot to use the power core as well. So that was a whole lot of drama for that one mission. But if you know what you're doing, if you are properly prepared, then it usually doesn't go so bad. That's not at all something to expect, as long as you just check your fit beforehand and just keep your modules here and don't sell them on accident. You don't accidentally sell the modules you've got here, like that power core I did before. So, hand in that mission, get our hard-earned ISK. There we go. So, burner Blood Raider completed in the Nergal. A very powerful ship, but it's also only powerful when it's got the right fit. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.